Hi, I'm Brian Canone from FitnessAtlantic.com. I'm doing a video on cardio today. Cardiovascular exercise. People hate it, and it's one of the things that I found that people, especially getting ready to compete in a fitness event, what they find is that it's something that takes up a lot of time, and certain ways that are the correct way to do it, and there are some people that love cardio. They'll get on a treadmill and just stay on it for an hour. And there's people that love running outside. There's people that love doing a spin class. They love any type of aerobic exercise. They probably don't call it aerobics, but they'll do like a Zumba class or something like that. Certain people like cardio a lot that are in that case. Sometimes they just like to do it just for healthy reasons for their heart, which is one way. Most people are doing cardio or doing it because there is an end result that they're trying to achieve. And if it's not just because you like doing 3 times a week of some type of class type of thing, like a boot camp class, aerobic class, a Zumba class, spinning class, whatever it is that you enjoy, people are doing it to walk on the treadmill for an hour can go pretty crazy, and it's time consuming. The one way about it is understanding target heart range and where you should be. Recently someone wrote me in on an email about my book Stage Ready, and they said, well, you talk about a basic way of finding your heart rate, and the simplest way to do that is you subtract your age from 220, you multiply the resulting number by 60%, up to 90%, usually 70%, and that would be what your target heart range would be. And he said, well, that's too average. And no, I agree, it is average. The best way to be a target heart rate monitor, you buy a monitor that goes around, clip it on, and you wear a watch that tells you your target heart range. That's the best way. Even a lot of these treadmills, like the Life Fitness treadmill, if you wear the band, it'll even tell you on the monitor of the treadmill itself where you are. Some of the treadmills have heart rate monitors that you can hold on to nowadays. Most of them do, almost every single one of them. They didn't used to in the past, but they have the silver monitors you hold on, and it will calculate your heart range. And you should figure out, based on what you're trying to accomplish, where you should be. Now, most of the time I find if somebody's running on a treadmill, you have your heart rate is up pretty high, it's a lot of impact on your body. So I would say, well, walk on a treadmill and incline it can get your heart rate up just as much with a lower intensity on your body. So if you're walking on an incline, you can not hold on, which is you're moving your arms now so that you're going to burn more calories, or you can hold on to see where you are and then take your hands back off it again, because it does make it easier when you're holding on. And it will tell you, it'll calculate your heart rate through your body and see where your heart rate is. You probably want to stay at about 70 to 80%. The lower is actually said to be better. So the lower area, staying around 70%, staying on a treadmill for a longer period of time. Of course, if you know what calorie range you're looking to be in, how many you need to expend when you're doing cardio is going to be more helpful to make a progressive plan. The difference is a lot of people say, well, what's better to do? Should I do the treadmill? Should I do the cross trainer? Should I do a Stairmaster? Should I take classes? What should I do? What's the best thing? There really is no best thing. As long as you're in your heart rate zone of where you want to be. The one thing about classes is, the one thing I say to people is, when you're doing a class, there are times where your heart rate is going up and down. So it's like a cross-training type of thing. You're burning calories, yes. Are you staying in the mode to burn the most fat calories? Maybe not. Will it still work and get results? Yes, it's better than doing nothing. Is it better to be on a treadmill for an hour consistently than in a class for an hour? I think people would argue with me on that because they love their classes. But I would say that the treadmill would be the better choice. of the two things. Do they both work? Yes. Is the treadmill the better choice to stay exactly in your target heart rate zone? Yes. Spin class, your heart rate goes up, goes back down constantly. Would it be better to stay on that treadmill? Yes. But are you bored? Would you probably not do it as long or as often? Then yes, you probably would be good to mix it up with your spinning classes. So those are the things. But between the treadmill, I would say definitely if you had to pick between running or walking on an incline, I would say the lower intensity, the better. And it's the same thing between like a cross trainer and arc trainer, or being on a stair climber. The stair climber is definitely going to have more impact on your body than would be on a cross trainer. But the cross trainer, I don't know how believable it is, because the calories burned always seems to come out more than the treadmill. And I just think that machine's hooked up. That machine's made to make it look like you're burning 5 million calories so that you love the machine even more. Definitely, you could tell how much harder it is to walk on an incline treadmill than to go an hour on the cross trainer. So there is different choices. They do all work. I wouldn't necessarily say one is that much better than the other one, but if you're looking at the way of saying it's lower intensity cardio for a longer duration of time is the best way, then you can really take a look at these choices of cardio that you have and what the best choice would be. Staying motivated with a class, if that works better for you. For women, it normally does. They love boot camp stuff. Then if it gets you motivated and you do it more often, then that would be your better choice. All right, so this is the thing on cardio. Thank you again for coming to the website. My name is Brian, and this is fitnessatlantic.com.